This is the plaintiff, Samuel Raines. He says his brother, the defendant, took his brand new motorcycle for a ride, tried to outrun the cops, got caught and arrested, and allowed his impounded motorcycle to be crushed and destroyed by the impound shop. He doesn't have 2 words to say to his brother anymore. Can't believe his irresponsible actions have led them to court, and he just wants the $5,000 that's due him. This is the defendant, Sean Raines. He says the motorcycle his lovely brother is suing him for wasn't even his. A girlfriend got it for him. Also, the plaintiff knew he didn't have a driver's license and told him if he got caught driving the bike to take off and try to escape from the cops. He's sorry all this happened, doesn't know what he was thinking, but doesn't owe his brother a thing because he should have picked up the bike from the cops when he was supposed to. He's accused of causing a lot of trouble.
Okay, Samuel Raines, you are suing your brother, Sean Raines. Who's older?
I am.
Oh, you look like twins. For $5,000 that you say he owes you. You say he actually owes you more than that, for a 2004 Kawasaki dirt bike of yours that he managed to crash and then get confiscated by the police. What happened?
Well, one summer, I just picked the bike up out of the first service. I had 2 bikes at the time.
What kind of bike is this? You call it a dirt bike. What does that mean?
It's a dual on and off road. You could take it in the woods, or
What's the horsepower?
Or you could ride it in the streets.
What's the horsepower? Like what?
250 cc, so it could do like 120 miles an hour.
Okay, so go on.
I picked it up. He came with me to pick it up, and he rode home. We rode home together. And then next, you know, he asked to go for a little spin.
Wait, he rode home or you rode?
We both rode home. I rode another bike.
Okay.
And he rode the bike in question.
Okay. Does he have a license?
No.
Oh, okay. Why let that get in the way? The details. Go ahead. Why doesn't he have a license?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do. You know. Why does
Probably
he have...
tickets.
Why don't you have a license?
Because of tickets.
Okay, so go ahead.
And we rode home, and he went for a ride. So I had my daughter. I didn't.
Why didn't you just have him go for a ride on the bike that you were driving home, which is the old bike?
Nah, that bike is a little bigger, a little faster, and I didn't want him to ride that one.
Oh, okay. You'll only accept 120 miles an hour from a guy without a license. But you want what? How much faster can the other bike go?
170 to 200 miles an hour.
Why would you need to go that fast on a motorcycle to begin with? How fast do you want your organs to be harvested?
That's how they build them. That's how they build them.
You're soup. When you're a goner, you're just soup at that point.
I would go that fast.
Do you wear a helmet? Do you have a helmet law in your state?
Yes.
All right, go on.
And he rode off. Then he calls me about 2 o'clock, 2:30 in the morning, and then he tells me he was arrested. So then I asked him what happened. He told me he was just riding, nothing. They came up behind him. They blue lighted him, I guess.
What did you, when the police come up behind you and you're just riding, what are you doing, by the way, at the...
I was just riding, riding
just minding your own business, riding for 7 hours?
Yeah, he had another one, so if he could.
No, the heck with him. He had another one. I want mine. He's got some. Right. So I want some of his. Were you too close before this?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Are you still close?
Yeah.
Okay, so you two still... you think you're close and you don't think you are. Okay, so do you hang out together after this happened?
No. Once or twice.
Once or twice? And this happened how long ago?
Holidays.
Yeah, New Year's and Christmas.
And that's it? Okay, and so this happened how long ago?
04.
04?
04.
This happened 6 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
He was dressing me the whole time, telling me, at first he wasn't working, so I knew he didn't have it. I didn't pressure him too much and he just got out of jail, so I didn't bother him.
Did you end up going to jail over this?
Yes.
For what? Fleeing from the police?
I think he reported the bike stolen, but to this day, I don't know.
What happened? So the police, there's a blue light right behind you, and then what happened?
I took off and...
Wait, you took off from the police?
Yeah.
Oh, you make them run, you're going to pay.
Yeah, see,
They don't want to have to run.
Yeah, it was a bad decision at the time.
Oh, you think? Yeah, you think? You think that was a bad decision? Oh, I thought it was masterful. So you thought you were going to get away doing what? Did you cut into the woods in the dirt bike?
That's what I was
Right, you figured
thinking.
the police car couldn't make it through the woods, and what happened?
Yeah, but there was no woods around.
There were,
That's why I get away.
You saw bullshit. You thought it was woods that you could get away at.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, I thought I'd be able to make it
How
to the
fast were
woods.
you going?
I didn't get to go that fast.
How far? saying, but see, in your family, you have a different definition of fast than in my family. Like in my family, we require licenses.
Yeah.
We go speed limit. What your family, you don't require licenses. He knows you don't have a license. He puts a bike in your hands anyway. And then how fast were you going?
Well,
because he thinks 120 is chump change.
I was only going about 30 or 40 miles per hour before the police hit the back
Okay, wait a minute.
tire.
This is like an O.J. Simpson high-speed chase. You're going 30 miles an hour.
I just went-
interminable.
I maybe
Everybody
got
just
2
wanted to
blocks.
say, "This is a chase. This is a chase."
No, I got about 2 blocks. 2 blocks, but I got up to about 30, 40 miles per hour in those 2 blocks.
Did you think you were going to outrun the police at 30 to 40 miles an hour, or are you lying to me?
No,
I
it was
almost
just,
prefer that you be lying to me.
No.
Because it sounds so goofy.
It just, I was at a red light. They came up behind me. I didn't see them. They turned on their lights, and then I took off. And then I only got 2 blocks because you got to go through gears.
Because you're looking for woods.
No, you got to go through gears. So as I was going through, I got to about 2nd gear.
And then what they do to stop you from getting any faster?
They hit my back tire.
There you go. And then what happens? Did you go flying?
I fell.
Did you get hurt?
No, I know how to fall, so I rolled with it.
You know how to fall? You have experience?
Yeah, I rolled with it, yep.
You have experience getting stopped by the police after
No,
chases and you know how to fall. So the police stop you and what did they say to you?
They said, "Why did you run?" I said, "I didn't have a license." They said, "That's it?" And I was like, "Yeah." But
that wasn't it, was it?
No, it was. That was it. I only
What'd you
had
get
a
arrested
license. I was scared that they was going to keep his bike because I didn't have a regular license. I also didn't have a motorcycle license.
So how much time do you do in jail?
3 months.
For fleeing from the police?
Yeah, like
did you
I said,
have any other warrants or anything?
Well, I think I did have something else,
All right, so you serve all that time. Where's the bike during that time? They confiscated the bike?
Mm-hmm.
They confiscated
What did you tell them when they said, "What's your name"?
I told him I was his name because I figured he had a license.
Why did you give his name?
Because I figured he had a license, but at that time it was too late anyway. I don't know. I just wasn't thinking right the whole time.
So you used his name, so now you got him charged with.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
Also thought the
So
bike
he
might have
got
been.
charged with fleeing from the police?
I also thought the bike might be registered in his name too. So
It was registered in
Okay, hold on. You're giving his name. You just fled from the police to the point where they bump your tire to get you to stop, and you give his name?
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
because
For my license.
Yeah.
The police figure out that you weren't him because
Yes.
they fingerprinted you and you
Yes.
came back you.
Yes.
And then what? Did they charge you with that too?
No, they did.
How could someone who's such a mess be so charming? That's what I don't understand.
Big smile.
Big toothy grin, and that's how you get over on your brother too.
I guess that's
What's the age difference between you two?
2 years.
So now so now the police know that you're giving your brother's name. What do they do to you? Nothing? They charge you and you plead to 90 days?
Yes, I pleaded to 90.
So you got rid of all the cases for 90 days.
Yes.
The other ones too.
It was just like prior cases that
That
I
you
had.
never showed up for?
No, that I showed up for. It was just at that time I was a little knucklehead, so.
Okay, knucklehead. What were the other prior cases for?
Petty larceny, stuff like that.
I'm sorry.
But then they're pending. They're pending, and then you get arrested for this, and then they say that. Were you out on bond on them?
It wasn't pending. They was closed. It was like,
Oh, you mean you had priors, is what you mean?
Yes, I had prior.
How many
Yes.
other ones were there?
It was just like one other case.
Petty larceny.
Yes.
What was the petty larceny?
I forget what I was doing. It was something with my friends. I think we like jumped the turnstile or something like that.
What was it?
He was doing a lot, so I don't know what
like
he
I
was.
said,
So there
I was a
wasn't
knucklehead at
one
that time.
case. There were many.
I mean,
All right. So
I was
now,
a
when do you
knucklehead.
first get? You know that now that night that your motorcycle's there. Do you ever go to the police to try to get your motorcycle?
Yeah, they sent me a letter.
No, not they sent you a letter. Did you physically go over to the station and say, "Hey, my brother was riding my
Oh
bike.
yeah. They told me no.
You can't have your bike."
I have to get a DA release.
Okay. So do you go and get a DA release?
No.
Why not?
Because they told me I have to wait to get the letter in the mail to go down to the pound to get the DA release.
Okay. And who's they? Who told you that?
When I called the pound, because that's what the precinct said the bike was going.
So then you get the letter, and then you go to the DA, and then you go to the police to get your bike. And what happens?
They tell me I need another letter.
That your paperwork's wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. So then you go back to the DA.
DA.
And then you get another letter,
Bring it back to the pound.
and the police say.
You need another letter.
So then you go back to the DA the second time. You say, "Hey, they say the paperwork's still wrong." What's the DA say?
Where you park, I'm gonna go with you.
She went with you?
Yeah, she was fed up because I kept coming to her like 3-4
No,
times
it's
the
really
same
cool.
day.
Okay, so the DA gets in the car with a total stranger.
No,
Okay.
she didn't get in. She got
she
in her car.
followed you.
and I-
Okay, good. Because I just want to make sure that the DA's brain cells are connected.
No, she ain't
okay,
that
so she's
crazy.
just a good egg and
Good
doesn't want you to
Samaritan,
keep getting a runaround.
Right.
So she goes
She
behind you,
me,
follows you
yeah.
over to the. Go ahead.
And then I park, and she parks, and then we both go in.
And she says-
She's flashed her badge, and they let her in. And
Okay.
she goes in the back. They talk. he runs the VIN through the computer, I guess. They sat there, talked for 2 seconds, and she came out, and she walks me out. And that's when she goes, they crushed your bike.
They crushed your bike.
It was tough.
So what were they hoping to do, exhaust you by making you go back and forth to the DA over and over again instead of manning up and telling you we crushed your bike?
See, I don't know. Maybe they thought I would get crazy, but
well,
they're
you're
police,
not going to just
so
let it
why
go
would I?
eventually. I mean, they're the police. They can handle crazy.
I guess, I don't know.
So then what do? Do you, like, file a lawsuit against the police?
Well, at the time, all I knew is to go after him because he was the one who caused it to be there.
Okay.
He caused it to be crushed, too.
Okay.
In my eyes, too, because the case is not...
Did you ever pay your brother 1 red penny?
See, I feel like that because the bike wasn't given to him like as a gift or something like that. You know, it wasn't... At the time,
Wait. You feel that since it was a gift, what?
That I shouldn't have to pay for it. I shouldn't have to pay for it because... Okay, because he never even paid for the bike. You know what I'm saying? To this day, I doubt the bike was even paid for. You know, it wasn't...
Wait. So it's a gift by some... Was it a gift?
Yeah, it was.
Okay, and so were you making payments to a bank, though, on it?
Yeah.
So what part of it was a gift if you were making the payment?
No, I mean, the person who bought it for me made the payments for me. They bought it for me.
And then when this happened, did that person still have to make the payments?
Yeah, it still had to be paid for.
Did you pay for it, or did they?
No, they paid for it.
Wow.
Exactly.
And so, what are you nodding about,
it was a gift to me.
How does that make it not his?
It was not mine.
That was his gift.
Right.
So the fact that if I give you a watch, does that mean that it's not your watch because I gave it to you? How do you figure that means you don't have to make good on it?
Right.
He's telling you he's going to make good on it, right?
Right.
Okay, and then when was the last time he told you he was going to make good on it?
No.
Tax season, just December.
No. I've been...
Every year, doesn't he get a little tax check?
No. See, last year, I didn't go after him last year because he was living on his own and he had, his girlfriend was pregnant. I didn't want to seem like...
What about the 5 years before that?
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't...
What do you mean,
you see, this is the thing. The way he's talking now is not the way he talked at home. He's telling me taking in blood. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not
what do you mean by that? He's telling you what?
Taking in blood.
Meaning beat him up?
Any way you could get it, get it. Take it
how do you even still spend New Year's Eve together or anything else together?
I did anger management, so that stops me from jumping on him, you know what I'm saying? So that's the only reason why.
Did you really do anger management?
Yeah, I'm serious.
What was the story behind that?
Arguing in the street.
You forgot?
No, arguing in the street. Arguing in the street.
With?
A girlfriend.
Oh,
over the bike.
Over what?
Over this bike.
Wait, the girlfriend who was paying?
She paid for it, so she came, she felt like I gave you a gift not to let him use, not to get crushed.
Do you guys live together?
Now.
You live together?
Now.
And you don't talk to each other?
I don't got nothing to say to him because he don't feel he's
do you
wrong.
live in your mother's house or something? You live in
We share a house. Me and him share a house.
How do you get in the house and not have anything to say to each other? How do you manage to end up living together?
It's easy.
No, it's not easy. Are you renting a house or did you buy a house or what?
I was staying there.
Whose house is it?
I'm renting.
Okay.
And he was living in Pennsylvania. Him and his woman split up, so I let him.
All right, so you obviously talked to each other at some point where you said
I don't want to see him dead in the street. That's still my brother at the end of the day, but what's right is right.
Do you have any other siblings?
No, we got a half brother. That's about it.
Is he using your name?
No, he's the only one who do this over here, man.
Are your parents alive?
Yeah, my mother.
Does she know about all this?
Yeah.
What does she think about all this?
She don't really, my grandmother say, hey, whatever. And my mother's like, you're idiots.
Yeah.
And welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. So, what about this defense? Hey, he knew I didn't have a license. Whatever happened, tough.
It was really foolish of him to lend the motorcycle to him if he knew that he
Well, it is foolish, but does that mean that the plaintiff assumes the liability?
Well, you...
I don't even believe you believe it. What do you think?
No, I don't think it gives him full liability. I think it was foolish of him, but still
The defendant was a jerk.
Yeah, he tried to run from the cops.
It's stupid. Going inside the courtroom.
All right, guys, here's a problem that you guys have, okay? Here's a problem that you have. You wait 6 years. Your statute of limitations is over. You should have sued the police. He's responsible for getting the tire bumped because he's fleeing. Okay, he's responsible for any scratches on the bike. But the minute the police take custody of that bike and then botch it, I just don't understand why you didn't sue your city or your county. Were you afraid to?
Honestly, I didn't think it would go anywhere. I just knew to go after him because he's.
But you didn't go after him, though. You waited 6 years to go after him. You know what? You owe your brother a bunch of money. You're a jerk, okay? But you're a jerk for letting him back in your house after he owes you a bunch of money. So I don't get either one of you. But, you know, one thing is what you are morally bound to do, and another thing is what I am legally bound to do. When you wait 6 years to bring a case to court that has a 3-year statute of limitation, how do you think it's going to end up happening? Okay? Verdicts for the defendant.
Well, here he comes on the plaintiff's side and the losing side of this case. Brother number one, what do you have to say about this?
Man, won't wait so long.
Too bad you waited so long.
Yeah, I didn't know.
The law had to be come down this way. Morally, what do you expect out of him from here on in?
Nothing. You think it's a game, but I'm serious.
Yeah. So where do you go from here about it? This one's over.
I'll blow up his truck. How about that?
Okay, right down there. All right, brother number two.
Yeah.
What's your thought on this now?
I'm happy, man. I don't owe nobody no money. You know, I'm tired of him saying I owe money, and now finally the judge put all that to an end, so I'm happy.
Do you own a truck?
Yes, I do, and I'm going to put a real good eye on it now.
All right, there's one thing, like I said to him, and like the judge said, a legal obligation, then there's a moral obligation. What do you think your moral obligation is at this point to him?
Maybe not to him, maybe to his girlfriend. That maybe if she paid off the truck, I might give her a little money, just a little bit, if I got enough. But
I'm sorry, you have to say.
You know, the plaintiff waited 6 years. What you should know is the statute of limitations, the amount of time you have to file a lawsuit, really does vary, in some cases dramatically, from state to state. And that will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.